following that product right through the process. You're looking at it every day, you're feeling it, and then you get to a point you say, yeah, this is going to be good. I like that side of it, and that's where the passion comes from.
This is The Crackling. I'm Anthony Huckstep. Well, I'm pretty excited today. We're in the home of Marco Balzanelli, 4B Balzanelli.
You're welcome.
The legend of small goods for this region of Canberra.
Wow.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's a family-owned business for a long time now. How did it all start?
Well, my father, who was a little bit of an entrepreneur, he was in the building industry for many, many years. And he did very well out of it. And he had an opportunity to buy a farm. And, us children, we just loved being at the farm. It was great, So Dad started investing a lot of money into the place. And he built a piggery. And we got it up to quite a large standard. I think it was 250 sow piggery.
Wow. So,
yeah, it wasn't a bad size. But he wanted an outlet to sell his product. So he tried to sell it in through the abattoir to butchers and wholesalers. But he found that he couldn't make money out of doing that. So he thought, oh, well, next best thing, let's get a butcher shop and start seeing whether we can put our products through the butcher shop. And because I was such a studious kid, and a little bit rebellious when I was younger, I didn't like school very much, so I always wanted to work with Dad, and I saw an opportunity there.
Yeah.
And became a butcher. So that's how it sort of panned out. And, we started making stuff, typical stuff just for home, like charcuterie, salami and stuff like that. And I really liked the manufacturing side. It was just something that, it wasn't boring. We're cutting meat and selling meat. I'm not saying that it's boring, but it just wasn't me.
Yeah.
So I concentrated on manufacturing, and that's where I sort of put all my energy.
Take us back to that time when you put your energy into sort of small goods and started creating all different things. Were there challenges in getting the recipes right and at the beginning?
Very much so. Inconsistency was probably one of the biggest hurdles that we had to get over. You make a product today and it tastes fantastic, and then you go out to market the product, and then the customer gets it and, hey, this is not what you brought me. This is not what you showed me previously. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, you're right. And I knew it was either a reason because, education in staff was probably another big hurdle that we had to overcome. Teaching our staff the importance of consistency in product is really where it's at. They can either make you or break you.
In the early days, was there a really standout small good that you made that sort of has stood the test of time? Our double smoke's one of our flagship products. We've been making that product for many, many years. Our Italian sausage is another product that is traditional in the sense that we haven't changed our recipe from what our family back in Italy used to do. Wow.
Yeah. So our family back in Italy was a farming family, and there were 5 families living together, farming, and every year they used to slaughter their own pigs to make small goods and stuff to carry them through the year. So, you know, that sort of thing has sort of always been a traditional part of our family where, and a lot of Italian families are the same, you know. But, you know, you make product and you have a family recipe and, you know, and that's the way it is. So, yeah, and that's what we've gone and done with these Italian sausages. They are still the same.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the utilisation of the pig that you have here. Is there, if you sort of just go through the pig's body a little bit, what's some standout small goods that come from different sections of a whole pig?
Oh, look, we don't waste anything. We use the whole animal. And I'm very proud of the fact that we do that because, you know, we respect the animal. The animal comes into our factory and we treat it with the utmost respect because every cut, every part of that animal is used to manufacture.
Yeah,
you know, and we produce a really good product in every aspect of that animal. So, you know, when you go from bellies, we make a flat pancetta. Our loins, we make a round pancetta. Our necks we use to make copper. Our trimming is all used to manufacture our Italian sausages or other products. Then our legs, we use our legs for either prosciutto or double smoked ham.
Tell us a little bit about what you need from a pig in regards to sort of meat and fat content and size and to be able to execute what you do.
Yeah, look, size is really a big thing. So we're only using pigs that are around about 70, 75 kilos because they yield a lot more. Then also the fat content, you can't manufacture small goods without fat.
Yeah.
So if the pig's too lean, it's a real problem. So, you know, we like to have at least 12 to 13 mil of fat on product. It depends what we're doing. If we're trimming for salami, well, we're using back fatters, which are sows that have had their litters and they've got to a point where they've been used to manufacture with. So we use them for our salami trim.
Balzanelli's been around for quite a while now, and Australia's culture and the makeup of it has changed quite dramatically as well since you started. How much has it changed for what you do, and has your customer changed a lot in that time?
Oh, look, we've changed. Yes. The industry's changed a lot to what it was. People's expectation of product has changed enormously. You know, when we first sort of started off, we were pushing our salami, but it was a very, very minute part of our business. It was more Devon, a lot of Frankfurts, and then also the way our business was structured, it was different as well. So, yeah, things have changed a lot.
Do you have any sort of tips for someone young that might be looking to get into butchery or even dive into the world of small goods? What sort of advice would you give to them that if they're looking to make a career of it?
Make sure you like it. Don't just do it because your friend's doing it or somebody else is doing it or, it's advantageous because of monetary gain or whatever. I mean, do it because you like it. Small goods is a creative manufacturing process, right? You've got to have passion, and you can do a lot of things when you have passion. You can really stand out from your competitors and enjoy what you're doing at the same time. So, I guess my advice is work hard, concentrate on what you're doing. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Do what you believe you should, what you should be doing, and enjoy what you're doing, and you'll find that the benefits will come if you just concentrate on who you are.
There's a real science to amazing small goods, to getting that right. Do you have any tips, or do you have an example of a small good that you can take us through the process of the things you need to get right?
Look, there is a science behind it. It's, using sound quality product is important. Having expertise back up in regards to your, like if you're manufacturing salami, you're getting your starter cultures right, getting your nitrate levels right where it's not harmful to people, your salt levels, just trial and error really. But yeah, look, it's not rocket science. It's just consistency, being consistent in what you do, and ensuring that the people that are working with you are on the same page as what you are.
How does it make you feel when you're working on a small good? You got all that long lead time before it's consumed and before you know what the final product's like. But what's it like when you get to that stage and you've created something that that was your goal?
Like when, not so much now. I mean, like when you've got a product working, and the end result's always going to be the same, unless something drastic happens.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, you still get that warm and fuzzy feeling of but when you're creating something, when you're making a new product, while you're manufacturing it, you're envisaging the outcome of that product and how it's going to look, and you're following that product right through the process. You're looking at it every day. You're feeling it, and then you get to a point you say, "Yeah, this is going to be good," or "Yeah, I know it's not going to be that crash hot."
Wow.
You have that feeling.
Yeah.
So that's I like that. I like that side of it, and that's where the passion comes from. But when you're doing product on a day-to-day basis, yes, you look at everything. You look at your trim. You look at the way your meat comes out to ensure that is what you want, and the outcome's going to be good.
Generations have been loving your product in this region, but what do you love about what you do?
Well, I still get up in the morning, and I still come to work and enjoy what I do. Yeah. There are some days where I don't. There are some days where I'd much rather be fishing or away doing things. But like that comes with everything, I guess. But I'm going to be celebrating my 60th birthday in December, and I've been working since I was 16 in the same industry. So yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, Marco, absolute honour.
You're making me emotional.
Mate, you're a legend. You're the godfather of the region for small goods, and it's an absolute honour to be here on your patch today. So,
wow, I've never been told that, but thank you.
This is The Crackling, a Deep in the Weeds production in partnership with PorkStar. I'm Anthony Huckstep. Stay tuned as we catch up with some of Australia's best chefs and pork producers to discover what makes Australian pork so special.